Hi guys, welcome back to another video of the channel. If you're new here, my name is Emmanuel Javed and currently I'm student at UCLA. And if you have already subscribed the channel, guys, thank you so much for subscribing the channel. And it is only because of you that I come and make a video, and it's only because of you guys. And thank you so much for subscribing the channel, guys. I'm very like, I don't know why I can't speak this word, subscribe. Okay, leave it. Okay, so thank you so much for doing that, and go ahead and please hit the bell icon as well, so whenever I post a video, guys, you can see it. And I try to post the content which is relevant to all of the students, but sometimes the video gets like a little bit longer and a little bit boring. I go like on more serious side, so I'm really sorry for that, and I'll try to make the video more interactive as much as I can. So without wasting the time, let's dive into today's topic, which is regarding international students getting the jobs in the United States of America. So who are the international students? International students have an F1 visa, and international students come from like foreign countries to the United States of America to get their education. So guys, just a little bit disclaimer, I am not an immigration attorney or I'm not a lawyer. So whatever I'll be saying in the video today will be from the experience of other people, and will be from the information I have received from other resources like internet, and from my friends who are in UCLA and who have an F1 visa by which they came to the United States of America for getting their degree. So it is pretty much from like the websites, websites of like national website of United States of America, which is regarding the immigration and citizen services, and it will be from the experiences of other people. So that was a little bit of disclaimer. And secondly, I haven't personally been through this process because I have a green card and I'll be getting nationality in 2023 because my grandparents were living in the United States of America since 1975. So therefore, I came to the USA through proper immigration process. So I haven't been through this process, but I have asked people to share their views and their experiences with me so that I can bring those experiences in front of you guys. So let's get started. So on your screens, you can see that maximum hours an international student can work is 20 hours, right? And you can work 20 hours, which is legal in your university, right? So it is legal. You can work in university for 20 hours. If you exceed those 20, you cannot exceed those 20. It's 20 hours per week. So I personally recommend like 20 hours are more than enough for a student who's in any university which is like highly rigorous. So over there, you have to spend more time studying as compared to doing work. But I do get it. Like, I'm again saying it, I do get it, because like as an international student, you are paying like double the price of the in-state tuition. Like if an in-state student is paying like an $8,000 per semester, then the out-of-state students or international students will be paying like 16,000, which is technically 2 times the in-state tuition. So I get it. Now it comes like, if you're working in university, what jobs can you get in university? Like, you can work in cafeterias, you can work in any bakery, you can work as a barista, like in any Starbucks, like in the campus. You can work in library, you can work as a tutor. For the tutor, you have to ask university specifically that what are their requirements. But I think that you can work as a tutor if you have an F1 visa. Yeah, I think so. And you can also work in gym, and you can also work in library. I think I've already said about library. Or you can work in like community. You can work as a community officer. I think you can do like pretty much jobs on the campus for 20 hours. Now comes the salary part, which is the most important part. Now the salary, honestly, it depends from state to state. Like California's minimum wage is different as compared to the wage in New York, and New York's wage is completely different as compared to the wages in Pennsylvania. So everything, like, it differs, rules differs from state to state. And even if you're in California, let's say you are in, let's say if you're in UCLA, like I have seen students like getting a minimum wage of $15, but when I come to like Cal State San Bernardino or like in the Inland Empire, I have seen students making like $13 per hour. I, as a tutor, used to make like $13 per hour when I was working at San Bernardino Valley College, which was a community college. And I know, like, I was making like $13.50, yeah, $13.50. I was making $30.50, like it was about an year ago, 2 years ago, I think so. Yeah, so it was 2 years ago. So honestly, the salary differs from the state to state and from like places to places where you are working. Like let's say at Stanford, which is like in the heart of Silicon Valley, which is near to the Silicon Valley. So over there, I have listened like people are getting more average wage. Like students are making more money as compared to the students in Cal State San Bernardino, because it is in the Inland Empire, and the other place like and Stanford is in the Silicon Valley. So the place really, like, it depends upon the place where you are, and that place will determine that how much money you will be making. So this was from the salaries part. Now, if you have done, now if obviously like you are here to study and gain larger than life experiences. So you cannot work at a cafeteria, or you cannot be a waiter or something like that. I mean, come on, you're here like thousands of miles away from your home, and you cannot work on a coffee shop in the campus to make money. So there is another option you have, which is CPT. Now, what is the CPT? So on your screens, you can see, let me unlock my iPad. So, oh my God, where it is gone. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really very sorry. So on your screens, you can see it is CPT, which is curricular practical training. So what does it mean? It means that after your work for 2 semesters at your university, you are eligible to apply for CPT. You have to go to your international student desk or international student's office to discuss the matter, or just shoot them an email. Okay, hi, I want to apply for CPT because I want to work out of the campus. I want to do internship out of the campus, and that internship is regarding my subject. Like let's say if you are like a computer science student and you're being offered an internship in Silicon Valley regarding like any software engineering or any like CS internship. So you have to just shoot an email or just go to your international student office to apply for CPT. After CPT, like CPT, so for CPT, you have to keep it in mind that that particular internship or particular job outside your campus should be regarding your subject. Like if you are a computer science student, you cannot work in any other warehouse outside the campus, or you cannot go for like any marketing or any economics job out of the campus. So you have to make sure that particular internship is regarding your subject, and then you'll be granted CPT. Now, another thing which you have to keep in your mind is that you'll be eligible for CPT after the 2 semesters you have spent in the university. Like after 2 semesters, you can apply for CPT. Firstly, and secondly, the thing you have to keep in mind that guys don't work full time on CPT, because if you will work on full time on CPT, then ultimately the outcome of it will be that you will become ineligible for OPT. Now, what is OPT? I'll be covering that part as well, but please keep in mind that it is really important for you to be eligible to apply for OPT if you have to stay in the United States of America after your graduation, because the CPT, you can apply for CPT during the process, during your graduation, to work out of the campus for an internship in any company which is regarding your subject. Oh, I was a bit dramatic out here, but I hope you got it. So now let's jump into what is OPT. So now let's say you are done with your college degree and like you have completed the 4 years of your degree, and now you're looking to work somewhere. So now the work procedure totally depends on which degree you have. Now I'm saying this because the only reason I'm saying this is because after you are done with your college degree, you need to get an OPT, which is optional practical training. And for OPT, like you have to apply for OPT, and it certainly depends on the subjects you have. Like let's say if you have like, it ranges from 1 year, the permission for OPT ranges from 1 year to 3 years. And you only get the permission to work in the United States for 3 years if you have a STEM degree. But on the other hand, if you have a non-STEM degree, now what is STEM? STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Guys, every other degree, every other degree except sciences, technology, engineering, and mathematics, they are like given an OTP of 1 year. So if you have a STEM degree, you have a higher chance of staying in the United States of America. And then while you're working during that process, then you can apply for HB1 visa. Now, what is HB1 visa? The video will be very long, so I'll be explaining HB1 visa in the next video. But just to let you know, guys, HP1 visa's process is pretty hard. You have also option for L1 and O1, which are extremely hard to get nowadays. But I'll go through them in the next video. So till then, guys, see ya, take care, and thank you so much for sticking to the channel. And just stand by and say hi to me through the comments. And stay blessed, stay safe. Bye bye. Take care.